we're now going to talk about how we can use linear equations to model real-world problems. And one of the big things that we want to talk about first is this idea called linear regression. And linear regression is a way of fitting a line to data. And what we're going to say is that the data looks mostly linear, but it's just not quite all the way there. And because it's not all the way there, it doesn't perfectly fit the line, but it tends close to the line, and the line gives a good indication of what's going on. And so to do this, we're going to start by looking at some real-world data. This data is the number of registered motorcycles given in the United States from the years 2006 to 2012. So in 2006 there were 6.7, 2007 7.1, and so on. So we have years since 2006 here, and we have millions of registered motorcycles here. So 6.7, 7.1. Notice as in general from left to right it tends to go up. And what we want to do is we want to fit a line on this. And generally when we talk about fitting a line, then we take the first and the last points generally, doesn't always have to be, but we draw a line through these that best fits the data. And when we do this, we pick 2 points on that line, and notice that they're pretty close. It's not perfect, but it's close enough that all these points seem to be really close to this line, so the line's going to be an approximation. And that'll give us an equation. Now suppose that we're given that equation. Suppose that equation is y equals 0.44x plus 6.7. Can we use this graph to predict the number of motorcycles that will show up in 2013? We sure can. Remember that the model goes from 2006, so the first thing we have to do, x is years since 2006, so we have to look at our x. And so if we take 2013 and minus 2006 from it, we get 7. Okay, x is 7 years since, and then we plug this in, y equals 0.44 times that 7 we just found plus 6.7. We get our calculator out. 0.44 times 7 plus 6.7 tells us that we should get approximately 9.78 million motorcycles. Let's approximately round that to 9.8 million. And that's just an approximation, but that keeps us close to what it is that we're trying to do, which is predict, so we could use this to predict how many motorcycles are going to be on the roads that are registered. And so that's how we use linear equations in real-world problems. And again, this specific case was a linear regression model, which is creating an equation out of data and then using that equation to solve a problem.